so I'm very happy to be back. I keep saying that, so I won't keep bringing it up, but I am happy to be back. That's the last time I'll say that. So for today's video, I thought we could just do a bit of a whisper ramble, and because both of my anklets that I loved so very much have broken, I thought we could make one as we're sitting here chatting together. So I have all of my equipment, my beads, and I guess this is like cord. Yeah. So if you want to make something crafty along with me, and we can chat about life, let's do it. That sounds good to me. I had 2 anklets that I loved. One was one that I made myself with my bead and string, but the other one was a permanent anklet. If you guys know like what permanent jewellery is, it's a trend now to have. It's like where they weld, they don't weld it to your skin, but they close the, I have one on my wrist here, I'll show you. This one is a permanent bracelet, but I had one on my ankle and it broke, so it wasn't very permanent. It had a wee little charm on it with the letter L, which is the first letter of my name, and the charm fell off a few weeks ago, and then the anklet fell off like last week, so a bit disappointed. So I need a new anklet, so let's make one together, shall we? Apologies for any background noise. I'm still trying to figure out my apartment situation and when it's best to film. I live in a quiet neighbourhood, I thought, but as you can hear, there's lots of planes and traffic, so maybe this video isn't for sleeping, maybe it's for crafting. Also, I already know I'm going to spill these beads everywhere. Yikes. Are you guys crafty? Do you like to craft? Not crafty. Are you sneaky? No. Do you like to craft? Creative? Are you creative? Maybe that's a better way to say it. I'm excited to film. I have a few other things that I want to put up in my room, like decorations, but after I do that, I am going to film for you guys an apartment tour, because I'm just going to measure my foot, because my common areas like living room, kitchen, they are all set up and they look lovely, and my roommates and I are very happy here. Got my scissors. But there were a couple other things that I wanted to put up in my room, and so I have a painting that I want to put up. I have, what else do I have? I think another shelf. I want a TV at some point, but I'm not trying to rush that, so I have a couple other things that I want to put up in my room. But once I do that, I will film an apartment tour for you guys, and I'm really excited to share what our apartment looks like, because I love it and it feels like home, which is surprising to me. I did not think anywhere other than my parents' house could feel like home. I don't know if you guys, I'm just gonna start rambling. We're just gonna hang out. I don't know if you guys know this, but I was homeschooled growing up. I was homeschooled, and so I think I'm gonna do green. This, I don't know if you can see this colour green. I was homeschooled growing up, and so I am very, very close with my family, with my parents and my siblings, because we spent so much time together. And so, of course, being that close with your family, it's really hard to leave. Really hard to do something different and new. And so I was really quite sad. I might be boring and just do one colour. Sorry guys, I'm trying to think through the pattern as I'm talking. Anyway, I definitely thought that I would never feel like home anywhere else besides my parents' house, because that's where I grew up. I've been there for 7-8 years in the house that they're in now, and it just really felt like home. And then the reason that I knew that this was a good idea, and the reason that I knew that this was a good fit, this apartment that I'm in now, is that it felt like home. I just dropped a bead, of course. I'll step on it later. It started to feel like home, and so I was very excited about that. And yeah, it's just been a perfect situation. Let me see. Right now, my main focus is school. I just started school. I started last week, I want to say, and it's going really, really well. If you guys missed my other video, I think I talk about this in my other videos, I'm going back for sign language and interpreting. Before COVID, I was in college, in school, for interpreting, and I was very close to finishing my degree, but then COVID hit and I had no desire to do online school. No desire at all, especially with like a language. Ew, that's horrible. I'm such a like personal person as well. I like to connect with people and be in person. Anyway, so I decided to step away from that and took a break, travelled a bit, as you guys know, and so now I am back. Anyway, now I'm back in school and I do love it so much. I'm very passionate about sign language, very passionate about the deaf community and the deaf culture, and I'm very passionate about access to communication and there being equal access to communication for all people. So I am excited to be a part of something that is doing that. Okay, let me show you guys. This is kind of what we're going with here. I kind of like it. If you can't tell, green is my favourite colour. I do love a good Rambles, and I'm starting to feel a bit like disappointed, I suppose, that it's not going so well. It's encouraging in a way to talk to other people about it, because a lot of people are having the same experience in the job market right now, like where it's really hard to find a good job. Because honestly, I kind of want like a big girl job, if that makes sense. I have put in my time doing food service jobs and retail jobs, and there's nothing wrong with working in food or retail, but I have done that for a long time, and so I think I'm just ready for something that's gonna grow me professionally and build up my resume and force me to kind of build a work ethic a bit more than a food service job does. So I'm really looking, you guys. It's really, really hard to know that you have rent coming up and you don't have a full-time job to pay it. I'm trying to have grace for myself and just... I edited out the other planes, you guys, but there's so many that I'm just not even going to edit this one out. That's so loud. I'm sorry. I hope it gives you tingles. Look at how pretty. That's lovely, it is. So, oh my goodness. This is not a video for sleeping. I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy for there to be this many airplanes. Looking for a job is what I'm doing a lot. Another thing I've noticed is that since coming home from Germany, I have kind of just... it's felt like I've put my head down and just started digging into where I am and like keeping myself busy, which I think is a good thing, but also I tend to have a hard time slowing down when it's like that. When I have that mindset of like, we need to just go and be productive and get things done, and so it's really hard to rest when you constantly feel like you have to be productive. I'm sure you guys understand. And so I am trying to slow down a bit right now, because honestly I've been praying a lot about a job and thanking the Lord for providing, because I know He will. I know He'll come through. I know He will. And so it's just made me realise, like, I am doing the best that I can. I've been applying to places. I've been sending in my resume. I've been intentional about taking time to ask if people are hiring, to seek out good positions, like good job, career fit for me. And He's going to bless that and He's going to provide. I know He will. But it feels like maybe I just need to rest for a minute right now. You know, like, I forget sometimes how fast time feels. So I feel like it's been so long since I've been in Germany, since I went to Germany. But it was literally only a month ago, you guys, that I got home. And so much has changed in a month. I moved out. My sister is moving here. I've had like a lot of personal things happen that maybe I'll share about at some point, or I'll share. It's just, there's been a lot that's gone on, and so I really am trying to be gentle with myself ridiculous when you put it that way, you know. So just taking this time where I feel like the Lord is telling me, I've got this. Like, I know what you need, I know what you want, I know what's best. So you've done the work, you've put in the work. Like, sit back, I've got you. So that's the struggle though, is to like trust him enough to sit back and say, okay, I trust you to provide. Not quite long enough. Let's see, what else have I been up to? I've been songwriting quite a lot since getting home. I love songwriting. If you guys didn't know, I am a beginner, but I love to play the guitar. I'm also a beginner at piano, but I love to play the piano. And I love writing poetry, song lyrics, short form stories. I love. And I've had more time for those things. So I'm very, very grateful for that. I've been working on a few different songs. Maybe I'll share them with you guys at some point. Would you guys be interested in hearing my music? Maybe I will share them with you guys. That's funny. It's a funny like clash of worlds, songwriting and ASMR. But anyway, I've been able to do that a lot lately, which has been great. And I've been trying to get into the gym a bit more. I have a really nice gym here at my apartment. We have a really nice gym, and so I've been trying to make that an intentional part of my routine. But it's hard because I don't have a set structure. You know, when you've got like a 9 to 5, you have a set, you have to be at work at 9, and I don't have that right now, and so it's very easy to lay in bed and while the day away. So I've been working on my routine, been trying to establish some sort of schedule for myself, because I do better with a schedule, with a set expectation for the day. So I've been trying to get into the gym in the mornings, meal prep. Oh, you guys, I love having my own kitchen. Oh, she's really cute. I like it. I love having my own kitchen. I've travelled for a long time, and so I've had my own kitchen in other countries, but never in my own home country, or my own home. And so I've never been able to buy in bulk or really meal prep with long term in mind. So I love to meal prep, I love to bake, I love to cook. And it's been really fun to do that in my own space. I had my grandparents over a couple of days ago, and I baked scones in my own little kitchen. I had to flour the counter and like roll out the dough and stuff, and it just feels so much more special when it's in your own space. So I'm very happy about that. You guys, I had a coffee this morning, and I should not have, because I feel like my hands are literally shaking. I promise I'm not like anxious right now, I'm just shaking from the caffeine. The last time I tried to make one of these, I got to this point and then was just holding it, and I just dropped it, and they went everywhere. So let's not do that today. decided this year that I didn't want to make any New Year's resolutions, and it's funny because I have been hearing a lot of people say the same thing, that they don't want a bunch of just extra goals and accomplishments. It's more like, let's look at, like, I think one of the other ASMR artists that I listen to on the daily, her name is truly Tiara. She said that she feels like this year is just about logging in and getting serious, and there's really no way to quantify that. Like, there's no way to make that mindset a goal. And so instead of having a bunch of little goals this year, I'm just basically gonna log in, gonna take this year seriously, going to take my school seriously, take the job that I get seriously, and really just take this time to enjoy all of the new things, like the new season of life that I'm in. I've never been so independent and like excited for a new season of life as I am for this one. I love my school, I love my teachers, I love the things that I'm learning, and yeah, so this is a really, really good season of life. I can feel it. So I'm just going to enjoy the year, enjoy this time, and not put too much pressure on myself to have it look a certain way. Just kind of live, you know. I think I'm talking nonsense at this point. But I think I'm done. What do you guys think? Let's see if it's long enough. Yeah, I think that will be just fine. I wish I could make you guys one. Make you a little friendship bracelet. Alright, let me tie it. Let me show you guys first. Let's show you. It's so cute. I think my plans for today. Oh, I don't need to tie it on my actual ankle. Let me tie it like this. I haven't done this in a while, so I feel like I'm relearning. My plans for tonight, Friday night at my parents' house, was always pizza night. My mum she always makes homemade meals. Like, I grew up with homemade meals, and I'm so grateful for that. So Friday nights at home were always pizza nights. My mum would make her pizza dough, and my dad would grill, like do it on the grill, cook them on the grill. And so Friday night was always a good night. So tonight I think I'm gonna try and make my own pizza dough. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna try and make some homemade pizza, but I might end up just buying it. Start with baby steps, right guys? Gotta start small. The key with tying these is to pull like this, but then also grab the sides and pull like this, because then it tightens both. It tightens the top and then housemates, we don't see each other as much as I thought because we're all very busy and have very different schedules. And so we plan out times to eat a meal together and chat and catch up because we are all of us friends as well as roommates, housemates. So I'm super grateful that we're being intentional about keeping that connection. Let's cut. Putting a lot of trust in this little clear cord. Ah, look at that. I'm so happy. Now my ankles don't feel as naked. I hope that you guys enjoyed this very casual chit-chatty video. I apologise if I was talking a bit fast. I did have coffee today. I won't do it again for a very long time. But I hope that you guys are all doing well and that you have a lovely weekend. And I will hopefully see you in my apartment tour very, very soon.